Hey there everybody and welcome back to Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Last time we had a fairly enjoyable time here in the distant tundra. Let's see if we can keep that pace up, shall we? Yeah, Pikmin 3 is a very interesting game. I've mentioned before that I have opinions about it, and despite how much I love this game and how much it does right, there's so much about this game that it does not do correct. I don't know, so like I said last time, the game is very linear, and you can definitely feel that a lot of the time. With the way boss fights are handled and stuff, it really does just feel very... Boy, what's the word for this gonna be? Artificial? It doesn't feel like you're exploring and discovering things on your own. It feels more so that you are following the adventure of these characters. And I always like to say that this is the more story-driven Pikmin game because of that. Oh, let's get rid of this. I hate these things. I want them to be dead. I want to kill them ahead of time if I can. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, he's having a fun time. So the gimmick of this fight, by the way, is that you have to reveal him with light because he is invisible otherwise. So we'll go ahead and do that. But yeah, I do wish this game had a bit more to it in terms of exploration, right? So obviously, there's a lot of fun puzzles. There's a lot of, you know, really good points in the game where you can, in fact, save time. Okay, that did not go very well. That's fine, though. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, right, so like I was saying, there are a lot of places where you can save time and stuff. And it is a fun speed game, like a really fun speed game, but it isn't like a crazy game where you can constantly, you know, like there isn't a whole lot of room for routing in this game, I'll say. Oh, hey, we're poisoning. Yeah, there just isn't like a whole lot of space for experimentation, I feel like. And that's a bit of a shame, because this is a really, like, it's the best playing Pikmin game. Like, it just feels the best, it looks the best, there's so much going on with it that it does right. That the things that it does wrong just feels... like, you can just tell, it just feels like it's wrong. And I think the linearity of the game is one of those things, unfortunately. This is definitely a game that could benefit from a bit of extra time in that department. But every single Pikmin game feels like it has a purpose. Every single Pikmin game does something different, in my opinion. Pikmin 1 is the more real-time strategy aspect, where you can do things in basically any order, as soon as you have the blue Pikmin, which doesn't take very long at all. And that game, the challenge is more of routing and strategizing where and when you want to go to places to get things done. Pikmin 2, by the way, here's Charlie, he's here. Pikmin 2 always felt to me more like the more combat-focused game, which I know Purple Pikmin kind of like absolutely demolishes the idea of combat, but hear me out on this one, right? Pikmin 2 is very... It is still strategic in the sense that it's more of putting your squad together. When you go into a dungeon, you can't pull out more Pikmin until you exit that dungeon. So you have to go in with the right squad, and you kind of have to, you know, have a bit of a sense of how many of each type you should take, or, you know, kind of plan ahead in that sense. So there is still strategy involved, but it's a different kind of strategy, because the game is more combat focused. There's like 200 different enemies in that game or something crazy. I don't actually know the number, but you get it, right? You get what I'm saying. Game has a lot of enemies, and I think that's pretty neat. So yeah, I mean, that game has always felt more combat focused in my opinion. And then this one is a very linear Pikmin game, so it feels, to me at least, a bit more, actually I don't want to use you guys, I want to use red Pikmin. It feels story driven, even if the story isn't that technically impressive. I mean, it is a very basic story, but there's a lot of dialogue, there's a lot of character interactions, and there is a plot that the game follows. I mean, like, every event in the game, everything that you do is driven by particular plot events, and I don't know. So it is interesting. While I'm not a big fan of that aspect of this game, I'd much rather it be a bit more open-ended, like Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2. I understand the merits of it, and this is still a very fun game. And it also separates it from other Pikmin games as well, because Pikmin 2, or I mean Pikmin 3, is the only linear Pikmin game, and it's still pretty dang fun, so yeah, I think they did a pretty good job with that. Alright, what are we doing here? We definitely don't need any more yellow Pikmin. Actually, is that true? I guess it's technically true, but it's technically true. We don't need red Pikmin, is more so. So there, we'll do that for now. There's a couple things that I want to do on this day. And, I mean, we'll get to that, I suppose, in due time. Am I missing rock Pikmin? Where would I be missing rock Pikmin? Why don't I have... No, I guess I'm... No, yeah, I'm missing two Pikmin. There are two red Pikmin. They're right here, somehow. I don't know how that happened. So yeah, I'm not the only one who's had that kind of complaint about the game either, but like I said, I don't exactly look at it as a full-on complaint. I look at it as a sort of creative decision, and I'm cool with it because it makes every Pikmin title different to some degree, which is how it should be, in my opinion. Every Pikmin title should be different. So there you go. I really don't need this many this many Pikmin over here, but we're doing that, I guess. Oh, oops. Cool. We'll start doing that. Spicy spray berries return, of course. And I just wanted to point out that I think the explanation for spicy spray berries is very clever. I'll talk about that once we actually get into it, because there will be a point of dialogue surrounding it. It's gonna be right now, actually. Here we go. There it is, the spicy berry, which actually has a pretty neat model this time around, instead of just being the pure sphere of Pikmin 2. So that's nice. Here we go, analyzing the ultra spicy berry. Large amounts of spicy essence, unsuitable for consumption by the crew members. So it is so spicy that people should not eat it. And I think this is an amazing explanation, because, hold on, I'm being attacked by this harmless creature. Yeah, I think this is a beautiful explanation, because clearly the crew is here specifically to look for fruit, and berries are in fact a fruit. So it only begs the question of, why don't we just farm spicy berries? Well, they're inedible, not safe for human consumption. So in the end, I think it's a pretty clever solution. It keeps in line with the story and world building that we've set up here, with the crew coming to find food, but it doesn't. It allows the spicy berries to return, because obviously the spicy berries were added into the game without the intention of, you know, Pikmin 3 ever coming to exist, because the spicy berries weren't made in Pikmin 2. So yes, there is purpose to that. Oh, Alpha's already over here, actually. We can send Alpha over here, and then, Yeah, Charlie and Brittany will go this way. So it's about time we figure out what we're gonna do with the rest of the day. There's still some time left. And, well, one thing is to do this. Start farming that spicy berry tree. They're called burgeoning spiderworts, but nobody calls them that. So I'll just call them the spicy berry tree, because that's what everybody calls them. Not just me, I guarantee you, everybody calls them that. I'm not alone in this, I swear. In fact, we need to make a truce today. From now on, everybody in my comment section, please just refer to them as the spicy berry tree. I would much appreciate it if we did that. If we can collectively, as a community, agree to do something incredibly stupid, that would make me very happy. Here's the ultra spicy nectar produced from the spicy berry, and you can see the polygons on this thing. It's actually not that impressive of a model for such a very simple shape, unfortunately. Yes, and it is also important that we get that spray discovered before we come up here, and I will show you why. Come on, guys, stop being Pikmin for a minute and be real human beings. There's eggs over here. Eggs have a chance of dropping that juicy nectar, and you can see, in fact, we got 2 out of this one, which is very nice, very generous. So this is kind of an issue. I like having a lot of time to deal with this guy here, because there's a chance that he will walk into the water and ruin my day. And there is a chance that the music gets really muffled and doesn't want to work with my sound system. So I do apologize for that, first and foremost. Alright, if we can just kill this guy before he enters the water, that would be great. I think that guy might be in trouble. First drowning message. But what's important is we got the fruit. Nice star fruit here. Alright. Nectar up these guys, because why not? Oh, nope, not that one, boys. There you go, get that one, buddy. Hey! Get nectared up, brother. And there we go, now we have 2 more spicy sprays for free, and then also the star fruit. So normally, I think you're intended to come along through this path, using the powers of Wing and Blue Pikmin. However, also just do this. And I'm pretty sure this is an intentional shortcut that the developers put in. I don't think this was an accident or an oversight. I think the casual first-time playthrough will probably go the other way. And if you know what you're doing and have extra time, well, experienced players can go that way. And that, my friends, is fun. Which is why we're all here, isn't it? We're all here for fun. Oh, there's eggs over there. I think I want to do that. I think I want to do that indeed. Alright guys, sorry about that. I had to make a quick cut. Had to blow my nose. Kind of sneezed and all that stuff, so... Yeah, allergy season has been really rough for me this year. Not gonna complain about it or anything like that, but it's not fun, that is for sure. Also, I mean, we've kind of done everything that we can do in this region, I do believe. I don't think there's anything else that we can access. That fruit isn't accessible, that fruit isn't accessible. And then that fruit is also inaccessible. I believe those are the only 3 fruits left on this entire map, so we've done a pretty good job of clearing things out. Yeah, we just can't, do much about it. Oh, what the heck? Alf, what are you doing? You're not supposed to collect the Pikmin. You too, Brittany, what are you doing? Oh, what the hell? What are you doing? Did you, like, miss your jump or something? So, yep. We've kind of done everything. Like I said, there's really not much we can do here. What are our Pikmin counts looking like? They're pretty solid, actually. We don't really need more of any type of Pikmin. Like, at all. I might want to kill this guy, just in case, though. And we've lost 2 Pikmin. Are those the first Pikmin deaths, actually? Those 2? You know what? I want to try something. So, in my past recordings... Your Pikmin will return to the onion. Yeah, I actually discovered this. I didn't know this was in the game. This little assemble all button. I want to know. Somebody can tell me in the comments. Was this in the original game? Or is this something they added in the deluxe version? Because I do not remember this. And Pikmin 3 is already such an easy game that the fact that they added this is mind-blowing to me. You can press this button and any Pikmin that is not currently within the safety confines of this circle will come into the circle. I believe. I don't know if that extends to other loading zones. I don't know if it affects other loading zones. We're gonna go ahead and click it now, and we'll see what happens. Creatures attack them. Let's check the radar. I mean, there shouldn't be anything in their way. Here a couple of them come. Okay. Oh, you're gonna go back, though, because you were already in the middle of doing an automated task. Very interesting. Okay, so it doesn't affect these guys who are already bringing back berries. Appears to be 2 of them? Yeah, that guy is coming back. He'll come down the slide that looks like a ton of fun. Otherwise known as the for funsies slide. This is the last guy here. So yeah, I don't know. The assemble all thing, I hope that doesn't return in Pikmin 4, because this game is already pretty easy. I don't know if Pikmin 4 is going to be easy. Like I said, we saw the Manit legs, so for all I know, this could be the hardest Pikmin game in the franchise. Part of me kind of hopes it is, but... yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. It kind of rubs me the wrong way. I feel like it would be a cool upgrade ability. You know, like in Pikmin 2, you can upgrade your captains by completing dungeons. Obviously, Nintendo did that direct, and they showcased how upgrades are going to work in Pikmin 4. But the recall feature actually seems like it'd be a very interesting upgrade for you to invest in with, like the Sparklium, maybe. I think the Sparklium's kind of a cheesy name for a resource, but you know, whatever, it's fine. It's a video game, it doesn't have to be grounded in reality, even though the Pikmin games have been pretty good at making your objectives pretty grounded. I don't know what they could be seeing that they would call Sparklium. That's a gripe for a different day. You know, we're playing Pikmin 3 right now, we're not playing Pikmin 4, although hopefully we will be within the next month. That is the goal. Heroine's Tear is a really cool name for a fruit as well. So is Stellar Extrusion, not gonna lie. They did a pretty good job naming most of these. So here's an issue I have with the game. If you are not so good at this game, you're going to have less juice. But if you are really good at this game, you're going to have more juice. And that seems backwards to me, because if you're really good at the game, you want to have less days because it's more challenging. And if you're really new to the game and maybe not so good at it yet, you're going to want more days because that would be more forgiving for new players. I don't know how time is going to work in Pikmin 4. I don't know as if they've talked about it. I think the concept that they went with here, with the fruit turning into more days, I think that's a very interesting idea and a very neat concept. However, I don't think that it worked well in practice. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's just an opinion, though. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the series so far. I'm having fun with it. Really just trying to pass the time until, you know, the inevitable day has come. I haven't played the demo yet, and I'm still not looking for spoilers, so please don't tell me anything. But, yeah. Tomorrow, we will be going to the Tropical Wilds, back to our original crash site to do things. See you then. Come on, guys, stop being